And today we have Monica, and you know what is up? We're going to be talking about brand and build. So if your brand isn't speaking to you, you're reintroducing yourself each and every time, right? So today we're going to show you why showing up really matters, how to make your brand work for you, and how to boost your business through confidence, without feeling pushy. So, for anyone that's watching, and if you don't know me, I'm Alfyn, your local realtor here in Reno and Sparks. And I have here is Monica. Monica, go ahead and introduce yourself.
I was about to say good morning, but it's not morning. Good evening. I'm Monica Ska. I am your local mobile notary and finance girl.
Awesome. And if you're in business, if you're local, drop your business below. We want to support you. We want to see what you do. So go ahead and drop your business below. Tell us what you do if we don't know yet. That way we can, you know, spread the
Connect you with
love
other
and
people.
yeah, we'd love to follow you. We'd love to collaborate somehow, some way, someday. But yeah, go ahead and comment below. So, our first segment that I kind of want to touch base is why showing up matters. So, Monica, what have you seen? Has there been a change in your business once you start showing up consistently?
Yes. Just people are like the more you put yourself out there, the more people see you, the more people hear you. They might not need your services, but they're quick to refer you to someone that does. And so by putting yourself out there, putting yourself known, you come top of mind to not just those people that are in need of your services, but just people in general. So like when they say like, "Oh, I need a notary," they're like, "Oh, I know someone." And they like I can honestly say I get tagged almost every day in a notary post either on like Facebook, what is it called? Like the community boards and whatnot.
The group?
Yeah, so it's super helpful. Like I said, you may think that people aren't because you're not getting the views, you're not getting the likes, you're not getting the shares, but you know what? People are watching. So
I
just
agree.
remember that.
And I tell you this all the time too. I feel like no one really watches me, but you just never know. Sometimes I'll get a random message, "Hey, I need help, buying a home, or I need help selling my home." So moments when I think like no one's really paying attention, that proves whatever I thought wrong, because
Yeah,
then I'd get a message of inquiry and just asking how I can help them. So
definitely.
100%. Yeah, it's because a lot of people, when they start in business, you'd like to see the likes, you'd like to see the engagement right away. And if they don't see that engagement right away, people feel discouraged,
Right.
don't you say? Yeah. And what do people do when they feel discouraged? People
They
stop.
stop. They
Yep.
quit. They give
So
up.
yeah, definitely. And what happens when you give up? No one's going to see what you have to say if you don't show up. Right.
Exactly.
So I just want to, could you share a couple of quick wins for you besides inquiries with notary?
Um, just being nominated for like in the what is it, the Reno's best, like totally unexpected. Like I thought, oh, because everyone like by week one they were like, oh, I got nominated, I got nominated. I'm like, oh, I'm like I didn't get nominated. And then remember how we were talking about like the night before, and then in the morning I get an email saying like, hey, you've been nominated, and like to me that was a big win because it's like, oh, okay, like people see value in my business and my work. But just even like the reviews I get, like how people, the convenience, just there's a lot of times when I have to do remote online work where people that aren't tech savvy and I have to walk them through the whole process and they're like, thank
Mhm.
you, for your patience, for your understanding. So just it may not be like the actual signing part of it, but just like being able to connect and help with those people because then that leaves, like they say, a good taste in their mouth or they're quick to refer you to someone else. So that's also another big compliment. It's like, oh, so and so used you as a notary, so I wanted to reach out to you because I need your services. So that's a big compliment in itself also.
100%. And then I want to also talk about the challenge that we did
Oh
for
yeah.
Brand and Build, the video daily. What do you say? Has that changed anything the moment you started doing that?
Yes. And I apologize in advance because I came into our dining room to get away from the noise, and then of course my dogs followed me in here and now they're eating. So sorry. Um, so I like cringe at the sound of my voice. I cringe at posting videos, but Alpha's like, just do it. She's like, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, do it. So I was like, all right. So our challenge is to post daily, do a video that pertains to your business, that pertains to your brand, that pertains to your what was it? Just kind of like get to know the person behind your business, right? So I was like, all right. So it was for 30 days. You had to post whether it was a story, whether it was a reel, but the fact is you had to get in front of the camera and post yourself. And I did. And I remember when we started, I was like and again, my business is very small, my page is small, but I went from like 7 point something thousand views in the last 30 days. And then by the end of my challenge, I was at like almost 19,000 views per 30 days.
Isn't that
So
crazy?
consistency is key because I did gain new followers. I did gain, people reaching out to me like, hey, making connections. And it might not be for like right now, but
Mm-hmm.
in the works. Like, hey, I'm also in the finance business and I need your help for when it comes to my clients. Can I use you as a notary? So, like I said, it may not be right now, but let's connect so we can make that happen. So, showing up does really pay off.
And another thing that we started paying attention is the performance, right? And that's what
Mhm.
you were doing is checking your performance because what you don't, if you don't know that you're not improving, then you might just remain stagnant. So
Stagnant.
by
Yeah.
you, yeah, paying attention to your performance, you're able to reevaluate or pivot, right? So the next thing I want to talk about, and this is something that we've kind of touched base with previous brand and build, but something that I want to also hone in um, with branding, which is the three three
Go,
three formula.
go clean your face, please.
Is that Ava?
Go look in the mirror. Go look in the mirror and go see what your face. She was home alone all day with dad. I come home, her room is like a mess. She's cutting a banana with a knife in her room. I'm like, girl, what are you doing? She's like, eating a banana. I'm like, and then she has like marker all over her face. I'm like, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph.
She did it herself.
The joys, the
When did she
joys.
start school?
Not till the 25th.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. How cute.
So you say,
Enjoy them while they're, yeah, well, my kids are out of that phase already. So
right? Oh, but I came into her room and her room was like a complete mess. I'm like, girl, well, what happened? She's in there eating a banana with a knife. And I'm like, who gave you a knife? She's like, I got it out of the drawer. I'm like, oh my God.
you're so independent. I love it.
Oh,
Well, something that we've touched on previous brand and build that we're gonna hone in and really get better with as we go is the 333 formula. And that's something, I myself want to get better as well. And whoever that joins us with brand and build, this is something that we can also practice and do
mhm.
and help build with consistency. So the first three would be the three pillars when it comes to branding, which is who you help, problem you solve, and proof you deliver, right? So that's the first three. The second three are the visuals. So it'd be your logo, your colors, and the fonts that you use. And then the third three would be the content types. So you're teaching, you're showing, and you're telling. So between the 333 formula, you should be building your brand to where you are not just showing the people who you are, but what you do, and also your, what do you call it? Authority. Building your authority. So these are things that with Brand and Build, we're trying to incorporate practice and just get better as we go. Because I know that we're all just busy. I feel like everyone's excuse is we're busy. But if anything, we should be productive, and also if we have a plan, right? Or a structure, then as long as we follow that structure, we should be golden. There's no second guessing. We know what to do and we just need to execute it, right?
Right.
So, what I actually put on my wall that I love, that I always think is knowledge is powerful when put into action. And that's part of brand and build. We try to learn, we try to know how to do things, but it's not powerful. It won't work unless you actually put in action.
Yeah, and the knowledge part is you learn from others because
Yeah.
not everyone process their thought and their action the same way like you and I would. And it's like, oh, I never thought of it that way, or oh, that's a good idea. So it doesn't necessarily have to go A, B, and C to get to Z. As long as you make it happen and complete it and get it done, like it doesn't matter like what strategies you use, but the point is to come with the same result. So no matter how you go about it, like, that's totally up to you, but you learn tips and tricks from other people that share like their struggles, their wins, that you never even thought about. So it is helpful. And I thought last month we had a really great turnout and a lot of nice insight from all the fellow ladies that joined us. So hopefully we get new faces this Saturday. That would be great to see new faces in and see how we can help each other.
Absolutely. And let's talk about mindset in business. I feel like that's always, challenging when it comes to mindset, because you can easily get discouraged. If you're a small business or you're someone that wants to grow in self business, personal development, that in itself is hard, right? Or
Right.
challenging. So, what are your thoughts in the mindset when it comes to that?
What you've taught me is don't think like in the negative, always make it a positive. So like when you say like, "Oh, I hope I get calls today," you're like, "No, I am going to get calls today." Or instead of saying like, "Oh, I hope I, get this done." You're like, "No, I am going to get it done." So you do have to shift your mindset from like maybe or to like instead of saying the glass is what half empty, you say it's half full because it's in a positive way. So definitely that's been, I know, a personal struggle of mine because when you don't see the content or the results you want to, like how you say, you kind of stop and
Yeah.
get hard on yourself and then you're just like, meh, it sets a morale for you. So by keeping it positive and keeping it, I am going to do this versus like I might do this. It does change your aspect on in the views of your business because you don't want it to fail,
Yeah.
right? You know,
Oh, yeah,
you
definitely.
so it's like a plant. You have to nurture it. You have to give it sunshine. You have to give it, air. You have to give it water in order for it to grow. Because if you don't grow it, you don't tend to it. What happens to it? It dies.
Yes. And I feel like we got in with finding each other around the same time,
Mm-hmm.
because I feel like you were shy, I'm shy, and we're just kind of growing together as we do things together, right? So I would say, like, with our journey, definitely courage became before confidence.
Yes.
And us now, like, I'm just so proud. Like, we're just hopping on live, just like, oh, like it's nothing.
Like we're pros.
Like, it's okay,
No,
to
but
show
it's
up and
good also to have an accountability partner to because like when there's days you don't want to show up and it's like a gym buddy. I'm okay, that's not my because I know
no,
that
but
I'll be
it's
like,
like
nah,
a
I
gym
won't go.
buddy. Yeah.
But yeah, like you hold yourself accountable. Like, like, okay, are you gonna go to networking? And you're like, no, I don't want to. No, you're
And then
going to
you're like, you're
networking,
going.
right? So it's nice to have someone along that journey with you because it makes it fun. You can bounce ideas off of each other. Like it's how would I say it? It just makes it funner because like, oh, I'm not going to end up going to this event by myself. Like, I know if I call Alfyn, she'll come with me.
Right.
Why? Because we're holding each other accountable. If there's food involved, we're definitely going.
Like what? What's
Oh,
there?
what are we
We're
meeting for?
going. Right. Oh my goodness. But it's true. Yeah, like every day, or not every day is 100%. Like today we talked prior to the live, we've hit some bumps, and you
Oh,
know what? It's okay. We'll keep going, right? Because today
right?
was definitely did not go as planned. It was one thing after another. Plans are not working. But hey, you know what? I'm just gonna go with the flow because it could be worse. Honestly, I feel like once you get into that negativity, you just pause, reflect, and think of gratefulness. Go into a state of gratefulness. Like,
Yeah.
hey, I'm still here. I have
It's a
food to
learning
eat.
experience.
Yes. So I mean, it's hard, yes, but you can also put yourself out of that state if you choose to,
Yeah.
right? So I love that I have you. I love that I have, people in my corner that could just lift me up, boost me up, and get the ball rolling again.
Literally in your corner.
Right. I'm like, Monica, what are you
Yeah.
doing? So
No, it
that's
is.
another thing is find that accountability partner. Find that buddy that will just move with you. Grow together. Like even me with my journey currently, I'm building relationships to where I can collaborate and build together. It's not a one man shop. It's not all about me. It's all about how can I grow my community? How can I grow the other person? Because I feel like if I help you grow, we just help each other grow by just being there, being supportive, being, by your referrals. That means the world,
Can I
right?
share
Just,
my referral story?
yeah,
So I referred, I think I tagged her in, I can't remember what page, but for someone needed a photographer like last minute. And I was like, oh, and I put Alfyn, with your Alfyn's photography, and I put question mark, maybe you're available, like, because it's last minute. Usually on
very
the
last
weekend,
minute. It
she
was the
has,
next day.
yeah, literally, usually on the weekend, she has like open houses or showings or something. This woman, like, even in her sleep, she's probably doing something. So, long story short, they connected. She ended up doing a what, 25th anniversary, like whole day.
50th anniversary wedding.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Sorry. And she ended up doing like a whole day of like, photos for them. And so I wasn't referring her to get anything out of it. I just did it because she's my friend. And I'm like, oh, who knows how to take pictures? Alpha does. And so I was like, sure, why not? And so I went ahead and as a thank you, she gave me a referral. And it wasn't just like a gift card, it wasn't just like a thank you card. She set me up with one of our fellow women in our group that does massages. So I'm getting a free massage on Friday thanks to Alfyn. And so that's what she says. She connects people within our community. So she not only sees like how can you be beneficial to the next person, but she also provides that connection between other fellow small businesses because she wants them to grow as well. So instead of her going out and buying like, oh, a blanket and a candle or, something from a store that, yeah, I might use, but then I'll end up like putting in my closet, something that she can benefit another small business owner. And I totally appreciate it because I would have never gotten a massage for myself. And Lord knows that right now I totally need it. But yeah, like, and I told her, I'm like, you don't have to do it. I'm like, I did it because because I wanted to. She's like, no, but I also want to show you, like, thank you for always keeping me top of mind. And so, you know, thank you. I appreciate you.
Absolutely. No, thank you. Like, I wouldn't have met these people if it wasn't for your referral, for tagging me and really connecting us. I got to book the wedding, shot the next day. It was a great experience to witness and be part of. that special moment for them.
Yeah.
Because they wouldn't have otherwise had a photographer for that
Such a huge
big
event.
event. Yeah, it was beautiful. And I was so glad that I was able to be part of it. So thank you. And
You're
that's my
welcome.
goal moving forward is to, for every referral that's booked, I want to gift whoever did that a small business, a service.
Yeah.
So yeah, moving forward, that's definitely something I have in the works. People that I know, love, and trust. I want to give and refer out to people that love and trust me.
Stop.
So yeah, no, thank you, and I love that, and just together building that community of gratefulness and just leading with heart. I feel like it just comes full circle. So yeah, and that's what Brand and Build is about, is just really connecting, growing with each other, and just improving. I feel like you can never just stop learning. Every
Yeah.
journey is like a learning period. And, I feel like we're just upgrading our skill set, mindset, and everything as we go. So if you are, running a business owner wants to build in confidence, definitely go ahead and comment what your business is about, and would love to, see what you do and collab someday.
Yeah.
So, other than that, Monica, do you have
So,
any other final thoughts?
no, Ava, can you just wait for a few minutes? Um,
Does she want to come say hi? She's
I
like, yeah.
came in and she didn't even say hi to me, but as soon as she sees that like I'm on a call, she always wants to be like, hi, hi, hi. And then she's like all up in the business. And I'm like, girl. So, what was I saying? I don't know, just insight. Like if you feel awkward about joining, don't. It's it's not what you think. It's nothing scripted. It's nothing. It's just basically like, what are your challenges? What are your wins? Like, how can we help you? How can we connect you? Like I said, everybody knows somebody for somebody. It may not
Hmm.
be you directly, perhaps, but you're always going to know someone that needs somebody of somebody's services. And why not connect people? It's easy. It's nothing, like I said, it's nothing scripted, nothing like you have to pose this way. I am horrible at posing. And even after how many months have we been doing it? This is month 8.
Yeah.
I'm still like what do I do with my hands? I hate posing for pictures. I absolutely hate it. But there's sometimes I'll be like, oh, I didn't really hate this picture. So I mean, why not? You get content every month for your post, for your business. So it doesn't have to be like a headshot. It can just be random content. So why not do it? Take advantage of it. Meet
Yeah,
new
and we've been
people.
doing it in different locations.
Yep.
Granted, it's not going to be personalized to you and like what you are possibly doing, because every woman in business, we probably had anywhere from cleaning, from massage, so from travel and all this.
Estheticians.
Yeah, social media. So, the background may not be exactly what you do, but it's okay. It's all about just building content,
Right.
trying to focus, not, trying to build confidence is the main thing. Cause like, if you asked me months ago, I'd be like, no, it definitely took some time for me to just go, and be like, yeah, just take my picture. Now I don't
I
mind. I'm just
oh,
like,
I still
sure,
mind.
you still do.
I cringe just because I'm not.
I cringe inside too. But I think the moment you like do, put the thought of who cares
Yeah.
there, then you just jump in,
And that's
But
part of the confidence. We are our own worst critics.
yeah,
Because everyone can be like, "Oh, I loved your pictures." But then you see your pictures and you're like, "I freaking hate them." But people don't see you in your eyes.
hmm,
You know what I mean? So like we're our own worst critics. So even though you may hate your pictures, but then there's other people that be like, "I loved your pictures," and they don't see that. And I get it because I'm the same way. So,
yeah. But I'm proud of you, Monica. You definitely have grown in front of my eyes for sure. You stay consistent, you keep showing up, and I see that your business has definitely grown. Like, I see you doing loan signings,
Yeah.
notary, and all this stuff. So, definitely just keep showing up. And hopefully, if you find this, like your calling and you'd like to see what it's about, you'd like to build your brand, take photos, have fun, network a bit, come join us this Saturday. And it's going to be here at our office. It's super cute. Should be pretty quiet because it's a Saturday, from 3 to 5. And if you want to register, the link is up there.
In my corner.
Yeah, right
Right
there.
there. And they have really pretty plants too.
Yeah, we can just be creative. My goal this Saturday is just to build some content, have fun, talk about how we can really hone in onto your brand. How can you speak that to life, pretty much? So, and stay consistent. So I'm excited. If you have any questions, drop in the comments below and hope to see you there. Bye.